Hello, I'm Kendra Sanders with Optimus Real Estate Brokers, and today I have with me Sabrin, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his business, Francis Business Consulting.
Hi, thank you for having me, Kendra.
Yeah.
My name is Sabrin Francis. I'm with Francis Business Consulting. We're an accounting and business consulting firm where what I've done is combined a bunch of services and consolidated it, because every business is not created equal, and a lot of businesses may or may not use certain services. So my specialty is to consolidate those services and tailor it to the business needs. And so basically, if a business needs help with their accounts payable, I would be their point of contact to show them how to go in and retrieve their invoices for services rendered to a vendor, and then at that point get those invoices paid and then reconcile them with the bank statement to make sure that they can keep an account of what invoices have been paid versus those that are still outstanding. On the accounts receivable side, I would then go in and reconcile against the bank statement any invoices that haven't been paid. At that point, I would reach out to the vendor and say, hey, have you guys got the invoices that were sent? And if they have sent those invoices and somehow it got lost in the cracks, then at that point, then I would go and request to get those invoices to start the process to getting them paid. One of the other services that we offer would be payroll services, where we would go in and assess how many employees that business would have, make sure that their bank account is set up. If they're going to be paying employees direct deposit, at that point we would go ahead and set up those employees, and then if those employees elect to have a check draft, then at that point we'd have to make sure that there is sufficient check stock to go ahead and process a manual check. And then lastly, one of the other services that we offer would be onboarding. A lot of business owners don't have time to interview their employees, so at that point I would interview the employees, and then once that business owner makes a decision on what employees they would like to pursue to offer employment, then at that point I would do all of the other necessary paperwork to bring them on board.
Okay. Wow. So your ideal client then, is it a small or medium-sized business, or what's your ideal customer look like?
I would say it's a mixture between sole proprietorship, small business owners, or mid-level businesses. So it's pretty open.
Okay. All right. And so what made you decide to open this business?
I've always wanted to open a business or go into business for myself. With helping family members and helping some of my colleagues, I decided to go ahead and formalize my business based on the needs that I saw that was met with some of the business owners that I work with. So I would say this idea kind of developed from there, and then I put together a business plan based on those services, and so now is the birth of this company.
Okay, you saw a need, and you had the skill and know-how to meet that need.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. And so what would customers say that they love most about your business?
I think that because it's a one-stop shop, so to speak, customers can consolidate what services they need. Again, because most businesses may not need all services, so they have that option to mix and match on whether they want to just have invoicing, or if they just need payroll, they're not stuck in that I would say the big box situation where they would have to pay, a separate fee for each service. With the consolidation, I could offer one price based on what their needs are. So
Okay, so you customize it for each person based on their needs.
yes.
Okay, awesome. And so tell me, what's something that most people don't know about you?
In Atlanta for 10 years. I've been in this field for about 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So I would say a lot of the motivation would be my grandfather. He immigrated from Haiti. Basically didn't have anything at the age of 19. He started his own business, his own mortuary business, and did very well. So I would say that has been my background motivation to know that I could become an entrepreneur one day. So
that's awesome. Tell me, what's the most memorable experience that you've had with a client?
I would say being able to help a customer that may have ran into a ditch in terms of their bookkeeping, because most companies, most business owners don't like the accounting side of or bookkeeping, so to speak. And so for me, being able to help a business either save on their taxes, maximize on their capital in terms of the business, just giving them pointers on how to sufficiently run their business, and taking them from one level to the next level, and hopefully franchise their business if they're lucky enough to do that.
Okay, awesome. And so tell me, what are some of your favorite things to do in Kennesaw?
My favorite things to do, because I have a teenager, and he loves basketball, and he's very competitive. So my family and I, we lead a active lifestyle where we either play football, basketball. He's into soccer, so he loves soccer. So me, not so much. I would say I'm more into maybe the more physical aspects like tennis.
Okay.
And but other than that, I would say if I'm given the opportunity, I try to go out and we visit a lot of the museums that are here. Go to some of the shows that they have at some of the theaters that we have here at the. They have a theater, and it's not really Kennesaw, but it's between Kennesaw and Marietta, but it's right off of Marietta Square.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So they have shows there, and so we try to catch some of the plays that are there, or just see what the city has to offer.
Okay.
I think what I like most about Kennesaw is the fact that it's unique in the sense that you see all the seasons change.
Yes.
My two seasons in particular would be fall and spring, because you get to see the leaves change.
Yeah.
You get to see the flowers bloom in the spring. So that's something that I didn't get to see when I lived in Miami. It was always hot.
But if a small business or medium-sized business is interested in the services that you offer, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Well, they could go to our website. The website is francisbusinessconsulting.com. We have a Facebook page, which is Francis Business Consulting, and an Instagram page, which is Francis Business Consulting.
Okay, awesome.
Or they can email us. It's francisbusinessconsulting@outlook.com.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good. It was very nice to meet you and learn more about what you do. Have those back office needs that that Sabian can help you with. Definitely reach out to him, and also go to parkbench.com/30144 to see this interview as well as others coming soon too.